Hi everyone, welcome to day 4 of the Valentine / love card a day for 14 days mini series I'm doing. So this time we're still using the Sweet Talk paper. I'm going to use a little bit of this one, and then let me see what the other one is. The other one is, well, we're gonna actually, I have fussy cut some of these hearts out. Now, if you got the Sweet Conversations bundle, I think you can die cut some of these, but I don't have it, so I fussy cut some, as you can see down here, and I cut 3 of them out, and we're gonna use this as our background paper. So using bits of 3 pieces of paper. This is different. I had a scrap of this, which is what started this. So let me put this away and show you the card. Here's the card we're going to make. So it's a standard A2. It is Highland Heather cardstock, and it is cut in half at the 5.5 mark, like this. So you get 2 card bases out of 1 piece, and then scored at 4 1/4. And we are going to be using the A Grand Kid stamp set from the annual catalog. On the outside we're using So Smart, So Fun, So Sweet, and So Wonderful. And on the inside we're using You Are So Loved. And this is a cling, and I don't have these stamps out yet, so let's go ahead and get them out and put them on blocks. And You Are So Loved, here it is. And that doesn't have to be, this is more for grandkids or for birthdays. It doesn't have to be for a grandkid. This is generic enough, you can give this to anyone, right? So smart, so fun, so sweet, and so wonderful, and you are so loved. And the sweet is coming in with the, what do they call those things? The little Valentine conversation hearts. I think that's what they're called, right? Alrighty, so this paper has Highland Heather, Blushing Bride, Real Red, I think that's most of the colors that are in this particular paper. So here's my cardstock, and oops, let's just put all that down there. I have bits of stuff everywhere. So this, because this is 5.5 by 4 1/4, again, this should be 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to go ahead and, well, before I glue it down, I do want to put this on. Now this strip is going to be also 4, but it is 2 inches by 4 inches, and this is off another, I showed you the other piece of paper, so I'm going to glue that down first. Let's do all that kind of gluing down before we put that on the card. And that's a good idea, because if you make a boo-boo, you can fix it, you know, like, but don't get it all done and then put it on your card upside down or something. I have done that before, not recently, but yes, I have done that. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put it down there because I want it to be sturdier. And actually, this must have been like a 1/16 of an inch too long. I'm going to take my snips that I use for paper and go like that, and now I'll glue this down. I don't have any ribbon on this one. You don't always have to have ribbon. I do like to have bling on my cards though, or ribbon, or both. But this time I left the ribbon off. Now we do have, you could step it up a little more, that we have this Highland Heather ribbon. I believe it's in the annual catalog. I don't think I wrote the page number. Yes, I did. Page 140. And you could wrap this around before you glue it and give it a little more sparkle, but I just didn't feel like it needed it because I'm going to have a doily over that as well. But that's another option. Alright, now these square vellum doilies, they're also in the annual catalog. They're item 152484. And we're going to use glue dots to, you know what? I used glue dots the first time, but I think I am going to take my seal, just kind of do a little sideways thing like that this time, and put it at an angle so that this is sort of centered here, and that'll hold that on because that's going to be covered up. Right now we have to stamp before we can position things, these other little hearts, and only one of them will go up on a, well, maybe two of them will go up on dimensionals. You're cute, love you, and text me. So this one, the You're Cute, is in pink, but I didn't want to cut way into the paper to get the same one. The Text Me was in Highland Heather, and the Love You was in, I think they said it's Crushed Curry, but the Love You is pink, and I kind of like that better anyway. So let's see. So Saffron, excuse me. I was thinking Crushed Curry didn't sound right. So Saffron. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp, and we're going to be using this die from the Hippo and Friends dies. These are in the annual catalog. They are on page 62. Hippo, it goes with the Hippo Happiness stamp set, but I do not have that stamp set. And I think that's where the stamp set is. I don't think it's bundled anymore, but anyway, these are in the annual catalog. Okay, so I need a piece of white cardstock, and oops, I have some pre-cut 4 by 5 1/4. So we'll stamp on there. We're going to be using Real Red to stamp again, even though it's a Highland Heather card. I just feel like it's brighter and it'll show up better than, or you could use Gorgeous Grape actually, or Highland Heather, but to me Highland Heather for sentiment sometimes can be too faint. And I am in need of doing my re-inkings very soon. I'm going to come down a little bit because I need to leave room and make sure this gets centered. There we go. Beautiful. While I have the ink out, I'm going to go ahead and do the inside a while. And we're going to stamp You Are So Loved. And I'm going to put that down about here, because I'm going to have a strip at the top and bottom on this one. That's a little crooked. That's pretty crooked. Yeah, that's really crooked. Sorry about that. Even standing up, because I have found that that helps me usually. And which way was I tilting? Upwards. So I compensate, go down like this. Hopefully it's not. Well, that's better. It's better. It's going to have to do. All right, and we'll close up our ink, and then we can die cut with the Hippo die. And again, I'm going to get a little bit of tape. This is washi tape, but it still can tear your paper. So just take it and stick it on your hand or something a couple times so that it still sticks, but that it won't tear your paper so much. I'm going to move up a little bit, try and make sure that's, doesn't have to be straight on the paper, but I want the sentiment straight in the die part. All right, I'll turn around and be right back. I'm right here. And here we go. Put it in the machine at an angle. Plates. The base plate and plate 2 and 2 plate 3s. This is the sandwich for die cutting on the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. 1, 2, and 2 3s. Although mine is getting pretty beat up and this one's upside down. I do turn my plates over every now and then, and I need to do that on that one soon. Okay, so let's take this out. Now you could bump this up if you want to, but I'm not going to. And I'm going to save this because I'll probably use that as a window frame. Take these off carefully. See, that almost tore the paper, even though I rubbed it a little bit first. Okay, so this is from the Hippo and Friends dies. I'm going to put that away. And this is going to go here. Now before we do that, let's bring in our little hearts and figure out the position, since the sayings are different and I don't really want the yellow in here. So I'm going to put the yellow one, I think I'm going to put the yellow one up here now that said text me. That's where I had the text me before. And then we'll put you're cute over here, and then we'll put love you down here, and that one will be bumped up. But we're going to go ahead, I'm going to take a glue dot and glue this one. These are on backwards. That's weird. Anyway, I'm going to put it on the strip of this. Yeah, the glue dots are on the thing backwards. Huh. I think they told us about that a while ago, but I've had these for a while. I don't want to cover up the text me. I don't know if you can see that. There's words on there. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and glue this down. Actually, I'm going to use my seal again. Maybe. Okay. I'll put a couple strips of this one here. Because I'm putting it onto, onto vellum. The glue would probably work also. But, yeah. Just kind of center that in your vellum. And on the strip there. And then this one, I think I actually just put this down with a glue dot. But it's sticking up a little bit. This is so weird that they're on the wrong part of the... I never had that happen. Huh. I wonder, I have a newer box of one too. I wonder if that's that way. Don't know. It's weird. Okay, that one's going to go there. And then this one, because it's a small heart, I'm going to use mini dimensionals. And yeah, I'm going to put it on all areas. And this is flat enough that I feel like I can do that without, because this is not bumped up, I don't need to put glue on part of it instead, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if it just got that, those just got that way because it was hot up here in the summertime or what, but we're going to put that there. And then I used the pearls. Okay, everyone, the pearls I used are called pastel pearls. And I actually used the darker purple, I think, on the first card. But I'm going to use the Highland Heather ones. These are Highland Heather. These are Gorgeous Grape. These are actually Seaside Spray, and these are actually Rococo Rose. But for some reason, they carried them over to the annual. I don't have the page number, but they are in the annual catalog, carried over. So we're going to use the Highland Heather pearls. Use them up because I have a feeling there won't be carrying over. Just a feeling, I don't know for sure. I don't think they'll be carrying over again, is all I'm trying to say. Alright, now for the inside. See, that's cute, right? Pretty easy. I have the striped paper, or I have the other side. Let's see what we want to use. And we're just going to put it here. These are 1/2-inch strips by 4-inch. I actually think I like the striped part better because this is not the same paper on the other side as this. So let's do that. Where on this one, I actually use some of this paper. Let's use the stripes this time. Even though they're going opposite direction. Right, they're not going vertical. They're going, I mean, they're not going horizontal, they're going vertical. Okay. So there's that. And then we'll glue it down. And because it's glued down, that other boo-boo shouldn't show through. There we go. We have Highland Heather with Real Red. And there's our front of our card. So this is card number 4. As always, I'm doing a giveaway, as always, in this this little mini series. So if you're interested in this card, please put a comment down below the video that says I would like to be entered to receive day 4. I'll be only giving one of them away, probably the one we just made. And let me write on here, day 4 card giveaway. And then on the 15th day, whatever that turns out to be, something like the 25th or 26th of January, I will be doing a drawing for days 1 through 14 all at once. And so I'll have 14 cards to go out within a couple days after whenever the drawing is. So this is day 4 Valentine card. Now if you wanted to, you could cut out some more of these little papers and you could actually put one on the inside. I didn't do that on this one. But you could do that because I don't like fussy cutting, and I already fussy cut 6 of them, see? So day 4 Valentine giveaway. And if you're the winner, you have to make sure you get me your address. If I don't already, well, I'll just say you have to get me your address. And because I don't know, I just don't want to have to dig and try and find people's addresses, and plus people change addresses, right? So I guess I'll call this one, it's not really a grand kid, is it? Because it can be anyone. So it's, but I'll put a grand kid for anyone card. Okay. There we go. Thank you so much for joining me and watching today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm trying to get you to use up your paper. Again, this is a really cute paper called a Sweet Talk. Sweet Talk, yes. And it goes with the Sweet Talk or Sweet Conversation Sweet. And but yeah, dig through your stamp sets and see what you can use for Valentine's Day as well. All right, everyone. Thank you. I'll also have links to all the products down below my video if you're interested in anything that I used. This from the annual, the paper from the new mini, these from the annual, the dies from the annual, the doilies from the annual, yeah, and of course adhesives and things. All right, have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Hugs, love, and peace.